Hello everybody, this is Bench85 and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft Season 2. That sun is bright. Ooh. Oh, no, I don't want to press that. Cancel. F5. Thank you. So since the last episode here, I've done a lot of walking around. In fact, I've done a whole lot of walking around, just kind of exploring around here. I also found out, looking at the wiki, we are obviously in a granite surface rock layer biome area here. The problem with granite, it's not good for early game ores. So unfortunately, we're not going to find what we need here for the most part. We need nice rocks, which are over that way. So I went out searching, and I'll show you guys this in my waypoints here. Tetrahedrite, which is copper, tetrahedrite. I finally found 3 of them. We found some limonite, which is iron, but then there's a lot of silver, sphalerite, all that kind of good stuff. I couldn't find any bismuth, and all this is surface ores. So I walk around and I find, like this rock sitting on the surface. Well, I find an ore sitting on the surface, which means there's something nearby. Hopefully not too far away. I'm going to munch on my soybeans here. By walking around, I also found a whole lot of crops. So my garden has extended out here. We've got a whole lot along here. I took it around here. We found more jute, which is really nice. We've got 18 things of jute. I've got corn, I've got ucky onions, I've got squash, I think, somewhere, which I may have eaten already. We got tomatoes. Well, we got a couple different flavors. We got what? Rice. Here's our corn here, maize. We've got rye, yellow peppers. We got squash here. I think we've got red peppers and yellow. I mean, we got a little everything. But what I'm going to tell you is this is not our final place that we're settling down. I found a place that I like even better in exploring. So this is just kind of an early staging area here to get us going. What we do need to do, though, is get some clay stuff going here. So I think the first thing I want to make sure I get is, let's see here. It's like that, and like that. Darn it, I did it wrong. Which means I probably lost some clay. Oh, maybe not. If we look up vessels, okay, we got large vessels, which is like that. Small vessels, which are like that. Sneak and right click. Okay, so then we want something for water, is what I was looking for. Oop. Water jug. Okay, that's only showing me that, so I want a jug, like a regular jug. There we go. Oh, I could have continued it. I just had to keep going. So it is like that. Oh, I did it wrong, didn't I? Oh, no, I did do it right. Sweet. So we need one of those, because that'll allow us to do water. We're going to start running out of space here, so shift right click into there. Let's build... I won't let me do that yet. Let's put that in there. There we go. So we're going to want at least one of these clay vessels. Oh, we're going to have to fire it once, and then we're going to have to fire it again to get our molds, aren't we? So I'm going to get 2 of those. I'm sure you guys remember me doing this. We're just going to make a pit kiln, it's called. And then I want one of those big ones, just because they're nice for food. Oh, that's right, you have to do it by itself. In that case, I'm going to make one more of these vessels. So then you just need some straw, which we have here. It's going to be 8. Oop. As such, we're going to need to cut some more, and then it's just logs inside of it. Perfect. And we're going to use the old way of doing this, which is using the fire starter. There we go. So now we got those suckers cooking. And I think they take about 8 hours in game, so it's going to be nighttime by we get, or sometime in the nighttime when those will finish. Those will be fired. And what I do have is 10 pieces of the small tetrahedrite, which is copper. It's 20 units each, so that's 200 units. That'll give us 2 tools. So we'll make a pick and a prospector's pick, a pro pick. We'll just call it pro pick. And quickly make those up. Which reminds me, actually, let's get the rest of what we want to get here. So we're going to want a pick head. I don't exactly remember the molds here. So that's just as simple like that. And that one's the same thing, but you add 2 pieces. Okay. So if we go like this, like so, okay, we get a clay pick mold. Then if we do the same thing here, then we add this one and that one, we get the clay pro pick mold. Perfect. And then I think we want to get actually, I'm not going to do any more yet right now. We're just going to let those go. Maybe another water vessel just to be safe. Like that, and like that. Okay. So that'll be enough for one more fire here. And we'll just have to wait till these finish out. So I guess I'll meet you guys back when everything's cooked up here. I always did like how the rain looked in a shader's texture pack like this. Like it feels like murky and dreary and exactly what a rainy day would feel like. So our thing's finished here. I got my food stored in there. Hopefully it keeps pretty well. I've got the next batch here ready to go. I did end up making another water one, which you guys I think knew. Should be able to do this now. Oh, that's nice. And we'll keep an extra one here at some point, but this is the important part here. We have 200 units of copper. So let's throw our molds in here. Let's get our first tools. Sure, whatever that meant. Chalcolithic. So, what did it mean? Why did I get that? It means, come on. Cast something in metal to enter the Copper Age. So we are officially in the Copper Age. What I am going to do here, though, is I'm going to put like that. Oh, I can't put that in there. Let's put some of our saplings in here. Our pumpkins in here. And some clay. Just because it's going to be a nice way to store some of these things here. I'll put some more clay in there. It definitely frees up our inventory a little bit more. Okay, so let's break these out. So we got a copper pick head and a copper pro pick. We need ourselves. There we go. Time to mine finally. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. So I was going to take you guys down to look at our home and what it's going to end up being, but well, I guess now we're going to need copper. Well, I mean, it's raining. I'm not going to go over there, but we need copper. We need to get beyond just the Copper Age. And by the way, our tomatoes here are mature. Oh, I can't just right click them. I got to break them. I guess so. And that's the case. I'm going to regrow them and hope they regrow. And I've got a little more tomato here. And I'm actually going to throw that back into our vessel here. Let me unseal it. There we go. I'm hoping it holds the decay at a decent rate here. I just saw that one go up. Probably because it had rain in it, or water in it. But I guess while it's raining here, I apologize if it's really loud or something like that. What we have to look at here. Normally what you go into after the Copper Age is the Bronze Age. And the ones that I've always gone for is Bismuth Bronze. Bismuth Bronze requires zinc, otherwise known as fellerite, which we have, copper, which we have, and then bismuth. Unfortunately, bismuth is something that I can't find, and I don't think I have the rocks around here to do it. So let me look at the next one. Black bronze. Well, copper. Silver I have, but I don't have gold. So I think we're going to end up going with regular bronze. Oops. I want to go with this, which is just copper and tin, which is cassiterite. Well, here's the cool part. Oh, I got myself turned around. I'm like, I don't remember there's trees being over there, but I've taken some of the trees down and it's screwing up where I'm headed in direction here. So I just want to double check, because I see... Where did I see that? There was some cassiterite. Yeah, right here. So if I use the prospector's pick, nothing of interest. A large sample of cassiterite. So if I had to take a guess, because it's reading as a large sample, we should have cassiterite in this area. So I see it here, I see it here. So like right in this area feels like kind of the middle. I do not have ladders on me because I cannot use ladders. So we may just have to try to dig our way out or build our way out. I know you're not supposed to dig straight down. Oh, this is gonna be nice right here. Ooh yeah. We can actually dig stone. And I'm hoping... See, very large sample. Ooh, not torch. I'm hoping if we dig down here, we should just run into it. So I'm going to dig a little bit further down here. Otherwise we may have to branch one way or the other. I just realized we have a lot. Well, we did have extra dirt. We gotta be careful here so we don't get ourselves lost in here. So it's still listing as... Oh, cryolite. What is cryolite? Oh, it's redstone. Still a very large sample of cassiterite. I was hoping it would change. Okay, so now it's just a regular large sample. So if I go back up here, very large sample. So we went too far is what it was. So if I had to take a guess, 5, 6, 7, 8 or so blocks up. We should probably just dig one direction here and see if we can run into it. I don't know exactly how the cave-in stuff works. I've adapted or changed a couple things. Still nothing, huh? Still getting very large samples. So let's dig this way a little bit. We're just trying to locate it, basically. And if I can't find anything here, I'll go up. Ooh, what's that? Cassiterite. Okay, we found it. From here, it gets a lot easier, because once you find the first part, you can usually start digging into things and finding more and more of it. Looks like it's above us. Yep. Oh yeah, it's above us. So what quality is it? Just regular quality. But regardless, we've found what we need, at least for one of the ores here, to get ourselves into the Bronze Age, which is going to be important. That's that, huh? So is it mostly just this way? If I dig this way, am I going to run into it? Doesn't seem like it. I don't want to go too much higher, simply because, well, you can see the gravel is right there. If I hit the gravel, well, you know what's going to happen. Everything's going to start falling on us. We may get crushed. Plus, it's going to be hard to get back out of here then. Where is the rest of it? Oh, it's this way. Apparently, I'm not headed in the right direction. Well, it actually tells me up above there. It says how much is in that block. So I actually know the quality before I even dig it. And if you're wondering too, if you're familiar with TerraFirmaCraft, I've turned down the chances of it falling or caving in. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of it here. Let's get like 2 stacks worth. I think it's going to be more like the old ways where you could dig through things a little easier. You'd still have the chance of it happening, and if it does, you're in trouble. If I was deep down in, I would probably... Oh, we already have... No, we don't. I was thinking we had 2 stacks, but I shift-clicked it and it changed. But yeah, if it drops in, we're still going to get in trouble. But I'm so close to the surface, I'm not that concerned about it. And I'm not too far away from home. Oh, it's turning nighttime. 3 more. Surface ores can be nice, that is for sure. We need to try to get out of here now. We know it's here, so I'm not concerned about that. We know there's more here. The problem is, are we going to be able to get out of here? Oh, there we go. Now it's going to let us build up. I guess I'm not going to be able to go more than that, but what I am going to do is I'm going to drop a torch on it so I know where it is. And once we have the ability to make ladders, that's going to be a big deal. And it is still raining. So I guess that means we're going to have to wait. Or we're going to have to wait till nighttime falls anyways. Because there's no point in us moving around during nighttime here. But I think, at least to the end of this episode here, before I finish things up here and say goodbye, I'm going to head over, see if I can find some copper. I'll bring you guys in when I'm actually down in there, hopefully digging out some copper. And then, I didn't even look to see here. If I go with just straight bronze. Oh, I don't need much tin at all. It's like 10%, so 9 pieces of copper to 1 piece of that. Okay, so we have more than enough copper, or tin right now to do anything with it. Or more than enough to do everything we need with it, I should say. We need a lot of copper. So this is our empty one here. So I'm going to just throw this in here. Perfect. And I'll meet you guys over in the copper there, and then we'll also take a look at where our home's actually going to be. Alright guys, so I was having issues finding this vein of copper for a while here, but I've gotten down in here and I feel like I'm doing pretty well here. I've got almost 3 stacks of it. I'm getting all these chipped flawed, all these different gems. Well, I seem to be running into... Oh, I need to eat. I was wondering why I was getting fatigue and all that kind of stuff. Judging by this too, I've got a lot of decay on here, so let's cut this off quick. Oh, there's another piece. It is falling in on me from time to time. That is for sure. See, I feel like I'm running into... I'm not sure where I want to be now. This is probably where I dug before. I'm sure there's a bunch more in it. I'd just like to find 4 more pieces, but my pick is almost out too. Copper tools are so much like butter. But I'm not seeing any other pieces now. Large. Only large, so I have been taking out a decent amount here. Because it is affecting the reading. So there must still be some here. I'm just having issues finding it. So we may have to give up on that, especially with my pick running out. I don't want to get in trouble down here. Probably shouldn't push my luck either with things caving in as such. Just hoping I could find a couple more pieces in here, but I am going to make you guys feel very jealous of me here in just a moment. Yep, that's all rock there. Because I have found something that is considered very rare. I haven't actually physically found it yet, but I think I know where it is. It's up here. A large sample of graphite. Graphite's one of the hardest things to find. And I seem to have found a sample of it. I have a hard time stacking up here. You just kind of slowly gotta allow it to do its thing. I do have plenty of rock on me. A lot of stone. So it'll all be fine. I'll get up and out of here. I'm not worried about that. Close enough. It only stacks to 32. Did you know? Once I get up into this tube, it will... Oh, now it's going down that whole road. Snap. I tried to cheat it a little bit. Come on. We're getting there. That side's going way down that way. That side's falling, of course it is. Nope, I can see the end of that one. That's good. Gotta be careful when I do that I don't... Let's just go this way with it. There. Did I make it up here now? Sweet, I did. So now it's saying a medium sample, so... I'm trying to think of here. Found traces of graphite. Why is this way traces? So I think it is... Oop, which way are we going here? Traces. So I think it is this direction. Just gotta figure out how far I need to go up. Then just kind of dig this direction and hope that I run into it. The problem is it could be in either of these rocks here. It could be in the gneiss or well, no, it has to be in the schist, doesn't it? Because I don't think it can be in the granite. So we're getting a large sample down here. Oop. I have a feeling what it is, it's going to be this direction based on the digging I was doing. Oop, there's some more copper. And I wonder too if this copper vein got kind of corrupted by the fact that there is granite right here that messed with it. Let's just see here if we could do like this. Still a large sample. I can't get past a large sample of graphite. I can't make it go past that. Oh gosh. We just lost our way out. So I'm still getting a large sample of graphite. So I only have, what, 53, 52 uses? Oh gosh. If that's the case, we need to dig our way out of here because... yeah, we need to make sure we have a way out. But at least we know it's here. We can come back down for it. I'm gonna have trouble. Oh, no, I can get up here. Sweet. We just gotta do a little bit of investigating, but we do have, looks like, a source of graphite, which is awesome. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It is almost nighttime here. So let's go this way. I want to show you guys this. I'm actually gonna pick up. I have that beacon there, so I'm not concerned about it. Oh, that's the music. I'm like, what the heck is that noise? I keep forgetting that I have music turned up on here. And I know in the first episode I was saying volume. I want to turn the volume up. Well, yeah, no kidding. I want the volume up, but I want the music volume up. I mean, that right there is an extra ingot's worth, right? Just by picking that up. So that is worthwhile here. You guys aren't going to be able to see much, are you? I apologize. It's going into nighttime now. This is some good TerraFirmaCraft music. But this right over here, guys, is where we are going to be settling down. What is this? Rye, and it's mature. We have ourselves another lake over here. Oh, I have no torches on me either. Oh, I have one torch. I can't run, can I? Let's drink some water. Let's cross the water. I apologize if it's dark. I'm hoping this torch will help. The moonlight will help too if we get up to here. Well, actually, it's a new moon, so probably not gonna help us much at all. That's an Enderman. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of baddies here. We're probably gonna have to hide in that tree where that creeper is. But what I was thinking was putting a house right in here. Oh gosh, there's an Enderman right there. Yeah, nice little lake here looking over things. It kind of juts out here, which I kind of like. Hi, Mr. Creeper. And we've got plenty of space to do some things. We can put a bridge in, bridges of some sort. I really like the lay of the land, and oh gosh. And it's where I want to build, I guess. So I'm gonna have to stay here for the night. So next episode we are gonna go into the Bronze Age, which I'm excited for. And of course the Bronze Age is going to allow us to build a saw, which is going to allow us to process wood, get us ladders, all that kind of stuff. It's going to make mining easier. Oh gosh, that's the darn Enderman. But I will have to see you next time for that. So thank you all for watching, and as always, take it easy, guys.